is we're going to flip this board to the screen. Is that? Or do you want to flip it towards us?
Towards us. 1, 2, go.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe it.
That's crazy.
Really?
It's a...
Hey guys, welcome to this week's vlog. This week's vlog is gonna be special, but if you haven't met us before, my name is Pri.
And I'm James.
Hence JamesxPri.
Yeah.
We are here in the beautiful island of Oahu, Hawaii, and we have a lot of great news for this vlog. So we're gonna start with our pregnancy journey from heartbreak to hopefulness, and hopefully some good news, because in this vlogs we're gonna be revealing our baby's gender.
Yeah. At first, I was actually pretty sad because I wasn't familiar with knowing anything about a miscarriage. I've actually haven't even heard about anyone actually getting one.
Yeah, not any one of our close friends or families experienced it.
Yeah, so I was a little bit bummed, but I was mostly sad for her because I didn't want her to get emotionally too involved in it. Luckily, it was only a couple weeks, so it wasn't too bad.
Even though it's a couple of weeks, it felt like we lost a person.
Yeah, so
yeah.
Honestly, it was a little depressing, but we knew that everything happens for a reason, and sometimes we don't understand why they happen, but they happen because maybe they need to happen in some way, in some form, to help us in that moment or sometime in the future, the way things go. So we try to keep our mind off getting sad or dwelling upon those things. We actually went out and we traveled a little bit. We went to Indonesia, and that was really fun. We met with some friends, hung out with them, got to experience a lot of really fun activities.
Yeah.
Of course.
So that kind of took our mind off of it, but still use that way to celebrate the pregnancy, if that makes sense. That it happened, even though it ended, it still happened, and we were still grateful for it. Yeah,
we were still pretty grateful for it. So over time, we were like, what, let's just keep trying, because that's the way it is. You just don't give up. I mean, you don't stop. So we kept trying, and it was pretty interesting. And I felt like just being a little bit more relaxed and not being so worried actually helped the process a lot. Somehow, I think your body operates when it's not forced to do something, or you're really kind of put into a situation where you feel desperate or there's nervous feelings going on inside you. Your body will adapt to how you feel inside physically. So we were really emotionally just relaxed and happy, and so I think what happened is,
I think traveling helped with that, and being close to family and friends helped with that, because when we were in Puerto Rico, we did have friends, but we didn't get to spend that much time with them, and so the traveling and then living in LA for a couple of months, just relaxing, definitely helped with us being able to try again.
Yeah, and so this whole time, we definitely missed Puerto Rico. We were sad that we left, but it was good to be able to go and see some family for a bit and to experience a different side of things. And with a little bit of luck, she said, we got pregnant, which is cool. Yeah. I got pregnant. I was eating too much. A little bit too much.
Yeah, so we got pregnant May of this year. This time, I felt like because of the miscarriage, I tried to not be as excited. I tried to keep my emotions. I don't try to expect too much. I definitely, in my mind, even though we were trying to be positive, things can still happen. So even after, James didn't believe it until after, I would say after the 12th week, he keeps saying are you sure you're pregnant? Even though I showed him, we did a lot of pregnancy tests. When I found out it was early in the morning, I couldn't sleep, and I was just super anxious and excited at the same time to test, and I found out those 2 lines came out, and I kind of woke up James, and he's like, are you sure? He's still we still I think it's just the effect. It's our way of coping from the first pregnancy and miscarriage, so we try not to be expecting too much of it, but thankfully so far it is successful, and we were super excited to tell our family and friends about it.
Yeah, and so I don't know if any of you remember the first time you had a kid, or if you've experienced it, or if you're planning to have a kid or get pregnant, or if you want to experience it. It's actually a very humbling experience. Honestly, I feel very grateful, lucky, and privileged just to be a part of this whole situation and this experience. So not everyone gets this opportunity to be able to be a parent, so I don't know, it's lots to look forward to, and we're very excited, and we're just blessed and trying to be as humble as we can.
So here's a little clip that we put together when we announced it with our family, and enjoy.
Light my inner happens now.
Alright, so we just got this box in the mail, and we're gonna find out what this thing is. It's been about a week and a half since we've been waiting, but this box is gonna determine some pretty big news that might change our lives a lot. So, stay tuned, and we're gonna show you in just a second.
So we have gotten our plan to do our gender reveal is we want it to be intimate and just the two of us, and then we'll announce it to our friends and families. But our close friends Trent and LaRue actually know about the gender, and James was able to come up with two designs, one for a girl and one for a boy. And this design is going to be put on a custom skateboard that our friends ordered for us, and it has just arrived last night, and we are going to be opening it today to find out what the gender is. So pink for girl, the pink design for girl, and the blue design for boy. So yeah.
Yeah, so like we had no idea what the gender was. It's been 14 weeks already. Almost 15.
Yeah, and it's like unusual for that because people usually find the gender around 20 weeks, but ours, we've actually had the test since I was only 12 weeks, and this was using they call the NIPT or NIPS, non-invasive prenatal testing, that also finds out what the gender is. Significant to you. Jamie! Why are you cutting it like that? Cut from the top. Yeah. Don't show it yet to the screen. Okay, well, don't open it. Then cut from. Oh yeah, it's like this over here.
Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and open it now. Are you guys ready? We actually don't know what it is, so.
Oh, it's wrapped.
Oh, it's wrapped. Look inside. It's actually paper, which is a good thing because it's not like an immediate surprise. So let's go ahead and see.
But like, make sure like all sides are wrapped.
So let's flip it upside down so you don't see. So it's just the top.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
so should we flip it? To flip this board to the screen, is that? Or do you want to flip it towards us?
Towards us. 1, 2, 3, go.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe it.
That's crazy.
Really?
It's a boy, aka
Ew.
lemur with bananas. So,
Aw,
what do you think?
Jimmy.
Are you crying?
I want to do it with Fred. Oh my gosh.
Wow, that like really changes everything. Because now that you know the gender, you can start really thinking about who this person is coming into this world to hang out with us for a long time. So this is pretty amazing. It's just very humbling, and yeah, just makes you feel very happy.
Shout out to CCS.
Take you higher, and higher, and higher than you've ever been before. Right through life, every day is a new beginning. Every day is a new day, and everything's coming your way. And you wanna make it last forever. Well, every day is a new day.
If you guys enjoyed that gender reveal, we were super happy about it. We both expected a girl, and everyone expected a girl, but we were still grateful, and we were super excited to have our baby boy joining us next year.
Yeah, and so we're still thinking of some names. There's a trillion names you can think of, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe the right name will come when the right name comes. So
If you have any suggestions,
Any
please
thoughts,
comment it
ideas?
below. We've had people suggest a couple of names, and some of them really stood out to us, so we're definitely considering it.
yeah, so we're excited for the name.
So we hope that you continue to follow us. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button to see more of how our pregnancy and story and travels and everything unfolds.
So stay tuned. There's big adventures coming up soon. So can't wait to see you guys there.